Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Rizzo.
And right into the shift. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Javier Baez as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. To short, hit hard. A dive, and he knocks it down. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Batting
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hard liner to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. First delivery to him on the way.
For the Phillies.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Cesar.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roy, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Third.
Lester's
right
ready.
fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Right.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one in the. Here's Addison Russell. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's just 1 for 6.
Addison Russell.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His first homer here in the series. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp.
Up next for the
Here's
Cubs,
Chris Bryant now.
0
for 1 here in the early going.
Chris Bryant.
From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Javier Baez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 for the Cubs in the inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Called strike 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Batting 7th, the third baseman,
Lester sets. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. His past history against John Lester, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. Franco. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has...
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His 2nd of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Now batting, second baseman, Addison Russell.
Standing in now, Addison Russell. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Settling in now, John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down. Digging in, JT Realmuto as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Juan Nicasio.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Lester into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
2, shortstop.
0-1 the count.
Segura.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for. Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
And he looks like a new man out there as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead holds at 8. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And it's fouled away. Now Lester's 0-1. Popped him up. Contreras is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Throw into second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Rhys Hoskins is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
Fielder.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Herrera.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Russell charging this one. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. One left for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Number 40.
Ready to deliver.
Wilson.
Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Up next,
hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
McCutchen comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jason Hayward comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting, second baseman. Addison
stepping in and ready
Russell.
for another shot. Addison Russell, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is McCutchen. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Lester's 2-0 home. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Striding in, Michael Franco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night. Changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ready with another 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I got the count. 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Phillies. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
John.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman,
not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's set, and the pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs.
So stepping
the
in,
right fielder,
Nicholas Castellanos. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit, and this will kick off the base of the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Wow, how quickly things can turn around in this game. He gets the first 2 outs of the inning, and he looks like he's on cruise control, thinking that he'll get out of the inning without even breaking a sweat. But then a single and a double, and now he's stuck with runners on second and third.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. Hit in the air to center field. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. Nick Williams is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 5.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Williams.
Behind 0-2 now. Strike him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shortstop.
Fouled off.
Gene Segura.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Castellanos has a beat on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the second
baseman. Here comes the first pitch.
Cesar.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Kyle Schwarber will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Again, another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Lined hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Schwarber connects and sends a ball to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Jason Hayward. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Addison Russell. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off and running is Hayward. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Tommy Hunter comes on to pitch now.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 96.
Ian Happ is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester.
Happ.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. McCutchen will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. The previous history with Tommy Hunter, he's a .333 hitter. Here comes the first pitch. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. McCutchen ranging back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. His first homer here in the series as this lead got even wider.
Ladies and gentlemen,
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box,
93.
Chris Bryant. Popped him up.
Nisha.
Realmuto is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Cubs are on top 13-0. Pedro Strop gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Hayward giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Reese Hoskins. No hits to this point. In there for strike one, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
High and deep to straightaway right. Castellanos going back on it to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. His first homer so far in the series, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Andrew McCutchen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, batting .500, 4 for 8. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting,
Kyle Schwarber will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. McCutchen has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting,
stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. Harper is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Russell gets to it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Roman Quinn will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called in the inning. David Robertson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the... The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Pedro Strop.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Ben Zobrist.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Harper looks up. Gone! So it's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ben Zobrist. His first homer here in the series as they just continue to pour it on here. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper's got it. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sack fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes, these guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Another 0-2 coming. Line drive to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Stepping into the box,
Contreras.
Wilson Contreras. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rowan Wick, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
For the Phillies.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
Baseman.
In there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Bryce Harper now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is calling for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through.
Time with the ball.